Hey guys, Welsknight here, bringing you another new episode in my Minecraft 1.8 single-player survival series. And in this episode, we are going to be working on those underground farms that we got a very small start on last time around. So in between episodes, I cleared out some room. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is an 11 wide and 12 deep room. As you can see, it is 5 blocks high. And then down here, we've got something very similar, except this one is 7 blocks wide by 13 deep. And you'll see the reason that they're set up like that in a moment here. So, let's start with the upstairs, or the first basement 1, I guess you would call it, with the basement 1 farm. This is going to be a sugarcane farm. So the first thing we're going to want to do, what I like to do on all of my farms, is lay a nice little border around the edges. And we're going to do that with diorite, just like so. And it's just going to go all the way around the edge of the room. And this is polished diorite, not normal diorite. I should probably mention that. So we'll do that. Now, we want the sugarcane to grow like so. So we're going to do several rows of dirt, because sugarcane can grow on anything that is it can grow on either dirt, coarse dirt, sand, any of that kind of stuff, as long as it is right next to water. So these will be our sugarcane rows. We will ultimately have 5 of them, and each one will be 10 blocks long. And then what we need is water. Now the water, what you will want to do is go every other block in water, and then you can simply refill, dump it, refill, dump it, and so on and so forth, until the whole thing is filled in like so. And then we'll just do the same thing right here. And refill, dump, refill, dump. Now, one thing that I personally like to do is cover these water spots with slabs. So we're going to get some slabs out as well. And that will keep the sugarcane from falling into the water once it is harvested. So we will do that. Oop, not down there. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's try this again. Now I gotta refill it. There we go. Okay. And as I said, just bring the slabs all the way across, right next to the dirt, right above the water. That, as I said, that will prevent... That was very foolish of me, given that I actually have no more water. So let's refill our buckets. And we will not be able to plant the whole farm right away, because I don't have enough sugarcane to do it. But we will be able to set it up so that as I grow more and more sugarcane, I will be able to plant it until the entire farm is full. So once again, let's lay down these slabs, and that ought to do it. And you might as well get those ones off of there, because we don't need them anymore. And we're almost finished with this part, at least. There we go. And then we'll refill the water buckets. And last but not least, lay down the slabs. So there we go. Now we got 5 rows of dirt in which we can grow sugarcane. Now, the thing is, when you're creating an underground farm, you can certainly grow stuff, but you need to make sure that there is enough light. So what we're going to do is we are going to make sure that this room is well lit, And basically we're going to put a torch on the wall that will line up with each wooden row of slabs, basically. And then over here, I think every... it's kind of an awkward length, but we'll... how do I want to do this? Maybe we'll do it like that. Yeah, that should work. Or we could even go like so. Yeah, let's do that. I like that better. So, how did I do that? Okay, so go 1, 2, and leave 2 spaces. 1, 2. Now, what I am going to do is up above, the reason that I made this 4 high is that I can lay down ceiling, I guess you'd call them chandeliers. So we're going to do that. And actually, they probably don't have to be that close. Let's do every third for this one. And those we will then place torches on like so. This one will get 4 torches on it. And there's no need to put one on the outside here because there's nothing growing. But then right here, we will do pretty much the opposite and go like that. And I'm probably going to have to make some more torches in a minute here, but that's okay. So we've got a nice little area like that. And then here, we'll put that block back. That one there. 3. And like so. And then once again right here, 1, 2. So that will give us a pretty good amount of light. And we just got to light all these up. That should give us enough light that everything in this room will grow fairly quickly. It's not going to get quite as much light as if it were above ground, for example, but as long as the room itself is well lit, you won't have to worry about any monsters spawning, you don't have to lay down any fences or any of that kind of stuff, so ultimately it'll probably end up being a little bit more efficient than your average farm. So then what we'll do is we'll just start planting some sugarcane, and we'll just start in this middle row, and 1 per block. And there we go. So there's the beginning of the sugarcane farm. These will grow up to 2 more squares, blocks, spaces, whatever you want to call it, high. And then when you harvest them, you'll basically harvest everything above what we have just planted. And then it will just continue to grow afterwards. So there's the sugarcane farm. Now let's head down here. And this one is going to be a pumpkin and melon farm. And as you can see, we've got some water dripping down from up above. I probably should have dug this down 1 more space, but it's too late now, so I guess we'll just have to cope with it. That's alright though. And then what we'll do here, once again, we're going to lay a nice border of polished diorite, just to make it look pretty. And there we go. And then we will grab our dirt again, and basically this whole thing is going to end up being dirt, except for 1 row in the middle, which will be water. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I actually went too many. Now, if you remember watching my little farm creation tutorial from before when I made the outdoor wheat farm, one of the first episodes, I believe I told you that water will hydrate up to 4 blocks away. when you till the soil. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this 5 blocks instead of 4, because then the melons, pumpkins, whatever, will still grow in this 5th row. So let's grab our water, and we're going to do basically the exact same thing we did earlier. There we go. And we will once again put a nice row of slabs over top. And then we just got to get some torches and whatnot laid out. So we'll put one, we'll do here, we'll do here, and we'll do here. And then on this one, let's see, this is going to be a stalk, so we'll put that there. And honestly, I probably could have gone even one more further, but that's okay. This'll do, this'll do. So we'll obviously put a torch lining up with the water, and then we just need to figure out how we're going to do that. Alright, so we'll have melon, we'll say melons. We'll have melons growing in this row. This row will be stalks. Then we'll have maybe melons growing here and stalks. I didn't set this up very well. I totally could have set this up better. That's alright. That's alright. Whatever. So let's just go ahead. I mean, I don't really have enough melons and pumpkins and whatnot that it's going to make a difference at this point. So let's go ahead and just do that. And then we'll plant some melons right here. And we'll plant some pumpkins over here. And then we can go maybe... I really hate to turn this into more... whatever. Maybe I'll revise this later between episodes. But basically these will grow, and we will soon have some melons and pumpkins and things like that growing. But once again, we do want some overhead light. So let's do a nice line. We can probably take some of that out. Let's take out these right here. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and put that middle torch in. And then maybe right here we'll do the same thing, I'm thinking. So that will just give us a nice... Actually, you know what? These should really be growing directly above... No, I think they're fine here. I really can't make up my mind on these guys. This one, pumpkins and melons grow differently than anything else in the game, so sometimes it's kind of, it can get interesting if you're trying to plan out the geometry and you don't remember. It's just different dimensions. I don't really know. Let's see here. There we go. So that'll work for now. We can always come back and revise that later, but we've got now we have a nice pumpkin melon farm and a nice above ground wheat farm started. So that's bringing us one step closer to our goal of enchanting. Now I did go ahead and put some treasure chests in here, which will be used for sugarcane. But as you can see, once we get up here, we're getting a little bit cramped for resources. My stone, ore, and dirt chest is almost completely full. In fact, I am out of space altogether, so this is just kind of an extenuation of that chest. And I think it might be time to do some expansion, build another building. I think a warehouse would be a good thing to start so that we can actually have a nice big old storage space for all of our various stuff. For the things that we will gather from the ranch, Actually, there is one more thing that I want to knock out real quick this episode because it's been kind of bugging me, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I'm going to come down here. We're going to grab 2 stacks of dirt, which I'm sure is more than I need, but that's okay. We're going to go fill in that stupid hole that's been out here and driving me crazy. It was the result of a creeper attack. And creepers and landscaping, they don't get along very well. So we're just going to fill this in because it's been bothering me. So we'll just fill that in real quick. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I do want to go ahead and thank you guys. I am now up to... Oh, I see you, skeleton. I see you there. You sneaky bugger hiding underneath my deck. Cheapo. Cheap skeleton. Thank you. Okay, so I do want to thank you guys. I am up to about 20 subscribers, so keep it up, keep watching. I really appreciate it, and I think this is a good place to end the episode. So if you liked this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave me a comment. It really helps keep me motivated. And otherwise, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.